I want to take you way back to when you first came to the city, to Mechanicsville with me, Fayo. Okay. From stories I heard was, and then you can correct me if I'm wrong, change it or not, is that you was a kid who grew up in a pretty good home. Mm-hmm. Then as you came of age, you got into the streets. You came from what we'll say is a suburb, and then you went to Mechanicsville, one of the hardest projects in Atlanta, and became a big dog.
They say a lot there.
Back in the time where if you were from this project, you went to this project, it was a problem. And especially if you from somewhere and it's not a project, you was ate off the muscle. So I just want to hear, like, how did that come about? You know what I'm saying? And how did you transition into the streets like that?
Somebody coming from what?
From
the good stuff.
Yeah, from the good stuff.
Oh, well, shoot, man. I was still young. I came out of high school, and but in high school, so I started selling weed in high school. Mm-hmm. So I had already got the touch of making fast money and hustling in high school. So out of high school, I kind of started grabbing packs of the other stuff and started my own little moving around and, serving my own little couple of people. And then I ended up hooked up with a homie. He was already down with a dude from Mechanicsville. So, shoot, man, he called me and was like, yo, we're about to set up a spot in Mechanicsville. You want to roll with us? And I took the opportunity to roll with him and then just set up shop, man. And Mechanicsville became my life for 7, 8 years.
That's big too because last episode we had Killer Mike and he talked about down by law, strictly business, I refuse, me Fayo. Like he mentioned this and he said he called them street fraternities. And he was like, he always wanted to big up the street fraternities because these individual group is what helped build what the city is now. Like if it weren't for y'all, the stuff we doing, we wouldn't have been doing it. We wouldn't have had the format to do it like this. So it's important. There's a lot of these youngers around here who they call themselves gangster, they gang, but they don't know the origin and the people who paid the way for you to do what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So what y'all were doing wasn't that small. You see what I'm saying? And just for everybody watching, like, tell us about your half an ounce trap. They said, them niggas had a half an ounce trap, like. I said, what? I said, I wasn't selling no sack, no knit, no dime. They said, like, no. Nigga said, bro, nigga come one time. Niggas don't already know. When they coming at this time, and they leaving at this time. He said, between this time and this time they leave, no folk don't sold 1,000 halves, dog.
Well, actually, so the story is, it wasn't halves. It's $100 slab trap.
Woo.
Good God about it.
$100 slab. We do like 30,000, about 20 minutes.
Hold on.
You done for the day.
So 30,000.
That's trapping, nigga.
That's trapping.
That's
dog.
that old school trapping, though, boy.
And so in 20 minutes, y'all was done.
We'll be done for the whole day. I brought the whole hood up. I let the whole hood eat. When I came and set up shop and pumped it up, man, the whole hood came up. Like, niggas didn't have cars and stuff over there. Shoot, man, by the time I set that thing afire, and I wasn't greedy, you know what I mean? So I could have been greedy and pulled 100 a day because it was that much money there a day. But like I say, man, my quote was 30. I do 30, I'm out. So the whole hood came up, man. Sure, after we walk away and our 30 minutes, it's still $100,000 worth of money out there to get. So, the whole hood was able to get, man. While we was there, you wasn't no server. You know what I mean?
Man, that's dope.
So